Hi guys, computers and phones with essential tremor. Oh, for years and years before I started shaking in, my husband has a laptop and I never ever used it. I tried a few times, but all I did was just make mistakes all the time and I was adding new things onto his computer. So I banned myself from it. When I started shaking in, I thought, gee, now I'm going to need my own. As I've told you before, we get things like this, we read the instructions or whatever, and we think, okay, that's how someone else can use it. It's not how someone with tremors in their hands can use it. So I had to try and work out my way because with a laptop, if I put my hands here, I'm already pressing buttons. If I have to use this mouse thing here, I end up downloading new things. I cannot use this laptop, this mouse pad here, and get the space. What's it called? The cursor to where I need it. With a wireless mouse over here, this mouse pad, it wasn't helping me, and I thought, right, scrap all of this. Now I need to work out what I need to be able to help me. So instead of a flat mouse pad, I went and got a mouse pad with a wrist lump in it so that when I put my hand down, my wrist is a bit more supported and I can sit over the top of the mouse pad with that. Now, there is an app called Steady Mouse. It actually costs you money to download that app. I haven't used it because I find that I can handle the mouse enough. I still make mistakes. I'm still pressing things I shouldn't, but it can at least get it to where I need to. Now, a lot of the work I still don't use my laptop for. I do it all on my phone, where I have a little bit more control of my tremors and my hands to be able to do what I need to. I'm still deleting a lot on there, and I will show you that in a minute. Now, with my laptop, I've still got my dust cover that I keep on there. I've had this laptop now for over 5 years, and I still put the dust cover on there and have had it on there since I bought it. I do not use those keys at all. The way I worked out how to do it, I'll just slide this over, is I bought a wireless keyboard with the higher keys so that when you're sitting on top, you can rattle around and you're not writing anything until you actually press down. Now also my wrist down and then trying to get my fingers up to the keys, I struggled a bit with that. So what I worked out was if I roll up a towel and put that in front, I can rest my wrists on that. That helps support my fingers a bit more, and then there's less rattling on top of the keys. And now I'll go down and we'll write the quick. We still have to backspace because that's what we do. The quick brown fox jumped over the... And if I don't move my hands and I'm pushing down the whole time with my wrists into the towel, and it gives me a little bit more control. Now, not complete control, but it helps me be able to write what I need to. And there's just one mistake there where the B is the space between the round for brown. So I was able to write that. So that's how I worked out how I can use a laptop. Not those keys at all, not that mouse on there. Get a wireless keyboard and a wireless mouse and use your own instead of using that one. I hope that helps. Now with writing on your phone, there is a way we can do the speech to text, but I find a lot of times it doesn't understand me and it writes whatever it wants to anyway. And you're still spending a lot of time backspacing. Now with fingers on my phone, It's more getting your arm onto the table, supported a bit more, not hanging off here. Now, I've watched my daughters, and I tell you what, they can pick up their phone and they're do with their two thumbs, and they're writing 4 paragraphs in 2 minutes. And I look at them and think, how did you do that? There's no way in the world. Now, if I'm out in public, I won't answer any messages until I get home, because out in public, trying to write things, I'm even trying to just open my page here at the moment, and it's difficult enough. Let me scroll down. So you've got to, once again, I've got to get my arms right in. No, what are you doing? And if I'm out in public, I have to sit down. If I have to reply to someone, I have to sit down. I have to get across my legs. I have to get all scrunched in like this, like a contortionist trying to write a comment. I'll just try and reply to someone. Now, when I'm replying, the trouble I have is because I push my thumb up against my finger, now the top of my knuckle here is starting to get arthritis, and it hurts. I know I've been very slack in replying to comments lately, but my hand cramps up a lot because you're trying to hold it so still. You're pushing against your finger, you're squeezing all your fingers in there. And like I said, out in public, I'm trying to, still can't do it. I'm just going to write, thank you. So this is the only way I can reply if I don't have the speech to text on. If you have the speech to text on, watch out, because it's going to, even if you say, oh, crap through it, it's going to type that if it understands you. As I said, a lot of times it doesn't even understand me. So I sit at my desk side on, get my arm right onto the table. Thank you. Hold it with the other hand. Very much. And then you've got the predictive text, which does help. Dear, let's write that. Delete. Friend. So I'm sorry if I don't get back to all of your comments, but I'm finding it harder and harder to use these devices now with how my tremors have progressed. And like I said, my hand cramps up a lot. I'm starting to get arthritis in this knuckle. And that's the knuckle that I use to one finger to do all my typing on my phone with. I don't know which is easier for us, but I hope one of these things can help you. Don't try and reply to a text out in public. Wait until you get home where you can support yourself properly. With the laptop, it's the higher keys that help me, and the mouse pad, the lump there. Now, there are some mouses out there that you can get that will help you. This one, I can still manage it, even though I still struggle doing it all. Technology, it's supposed to make our life a lot easier, but I tell you what, a lot of the times I'm ready to throw these two things across the room. What do we do? This is the way of life now, so we've got to work out our way to be able to do it, and that is the way I can do it. I hope that helps someone out there. I love you all, guys. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you in a few days. Please let me know if there's anything else in the office that you'd like me to show you. This coming week, I'm going to do a fair few videos of the crafts and how I've worked out how to be able to pick up the things that I gave up long ago and be able to work out my way to be able to do them now. I love you all. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you again soon, my friends.